Do you want to know how to get your dog to walk nicely on a leash without yanking and pulling you around? Well, I just finished a challenge called Walk Without Pulling, 5-day challenge to address this question. Now, these are my dogs, Danny and Jill, and we are out and about on our safari. So on our walks, it doesn't have to be a hill position because these walks are for them to go sniff and explore the world. But what they don't do is yank me around. So this is what I want you to experience with your dog. So who am I? My name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at WowBowWow. I specialize in working with young dogs about 2 months to about 2 years old. We specialize in helping the pet parents understand their dog so they can raise and train a well-behaved and well-adjusted pup. So I just showed you a video of my dogs, and I take these videos once in a while when we're out and about to show people that, the dog walk. I want people to walk their dogs and do a safari to let your dog explore the world, right? But I know the big struggle with a lot of people, and they may be willing to do this, but the big struggle is the dog is yanking them around. And so in my training to Tuesday today, what I wanted to do is share with you like the 3 main points that I wanted my pet parents in my challenge to leave with. Okay. So the first one is you have to teach them the behavior you want, which is walking near you, in your proximity, in your personal bubble, right? Does that make sense? So, I gave them some tools and some videos showing them how they should do this. And so, and then in the 4th day, I gave them another video and handout about, taking to the next level, which was like doing a figure 8 with their dog, basically being able to walk on a looser leash with their dog following them in a figure 8. So basically, you're practicing right turns and left turns. But you can do all that and your dog performs perfectly in your house or in your backyard. But when you go outside, oh my God, you can have this perfect connection when there's little distractions. But the minute you step outside that front door, what happens? They get distracted. Oh, they want to go check this out and they want to go smell that. And so the second point I wanted to make sure I emphasize with my pet parents is teaching your dog to observe the things in the world, things in our world, is as kind of a neutral, coming from a neutral base, right? Basically thinking, oh, okay, that's something I don't need to deal with or I don't care about. Now, that doesn't mean you don't want your dog to look and observe, because what they're doing when they look and observe is assessing whether it's safe or not, right? And then, they'll say, oh, okay, it's safe. And then they'll move on. They'll disengage. And that's what I want them to teach their dog to do, to disengage. So I gave them some games to practice that too. But the third item I know that they struggle with is sometimes the dog already ramped up and they don't know how to get them away. So I show them a couple of games and ways to bail out. But with that being said, what I wanted them to also learn is the body language, the information your dog is giving you that they're starting to ramp up. Okay, so I also shared information about body language, what other signals they may be giving you that they're about to become, a little bit more like lungy and basically pulling you over. So if you didn't get a chance to join the challenge this time around, DM me, and I'll let you know when the next time I do this again. But hey, is anyone here that has joined the challenge? If you have, put down a 1 down below for me and let me know that you joined the challenge. So as I'm waiting for that, uh, the other reason I presented this challenge, that I wanted to share this challenge with you and them, is because I get a lot of pet parents, first of all, asking me for help with this issue. But the other thing is adolescent dogs. That's the age. Remember the 5 months, the 4 or 5 months to about 2 years old is adolescent months. That's the age that I see a lot of dogs being rehomed or relinquished at the shelters. And so I really want to support you, the pet parents, to get through this more difficult period, because your dog's getting bigger and they're harder to handle. And I totally understand that. But, if I can help you get through this difficult period, like that would be like a huge present for me, a huge, um, a mission that I wanted to accomplish in my life. So adolescent dogs and those that brought home adopted a dog, and they may be a little reactive. They're older, but they may be reactive. So I can help you with those dogs too. And so given that there was a lot of information in this challenge, I know that a lot of you won't be able to get to that, the easy walking dog in that 5 days. But I gave you the tools and I gave you the videos and the handouts and your skill set to get there. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. And I'm sure you're dealing with maybe other issues. And so I have created and put together a adolescent dog program. So what other issues are you dealing with, besides pulling, right? Are they jumping on your visitors, or are they digging up the garden, barking at people through the windows, or some dogs, you know what? They're kind of scared of people, right? So when you have guests come over, not they could be barky, not necessarily jumping on them with joy, I want to say hello to you, but barky and lunging at them. And oh my gosh, recall, getting a dog to come back, right? So are any of these struggles that you're dealing with your adolescent dog or your rescue dog? If they are, come join me in my program, because I support you in so many ways. Not only, do I have the classes, but, there are the videos and the handouts and the journals and the trackers. And if you're local, I have group field trips too, to help you practice what you've been practicing at home in your neighborhood in different locations. Now, get off of here for a second. So if you want guidance, more information, and support, emotional support to get through this period with your, rambunctious pup, right? Actually, let me show you. This is the name, From Rambunctious to Respectful Adolescent Dog Training Program. Anyway, so that's the name of the program. But it's 12 weeks over a 4-month period. Because at this stage, most likely you're dealing with behavior modification, right? Changing the behavior. And for some things, it may take maybe a couple of weeks. Other things, it may take months. And also depends on your dog, right? For example, between Danny and Jill, Danny is the fluffy blonde one, and Jill is the redhead, the Chiweenie. When I had the lawn crew coming to my house, both of them were screaming at them, through the back sliding door and barking through the front door when they were near there. But over a couple of months, I got Danny to relax, just not not worry about those, the gardeners coming by. And it was like, yeah, I don't care anymore. Jill, it takes so much longer to get her to de-escalate and stay under threshold. And even now, it's sometimes difficult, and I have to do some games and things to get her to calm down. But, so it can vary between dogs too. So in that 4 months, think about how much you can accomplish with someone like me. So I want to invite you to join my program. And actually, when is it starting? It's starting March 9th, um, in about a week and a half, in a week and a half. So join my program it's only $3.99. It's only $3.99 for 4 months to work with a trainer, to work on the behaviors that you need to change. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday. And I hope what I shared with you was helpful. And, anyone else? Let's see here. Oh, by the way, if you are in my current, the Walk Without Pulling challenge, I have one more live Zoom, which is tonight. And don't forget to join me because tonight, you know what? I'm going to share a surprise prize with you. All right. See y'all later.